Little story for you tonight. It's story time from the big, hairy, ugly dude. Guys, I'm going to tell you a story how bodybuilding.com, the forum at bodybuilding.com, got me a job, ended up getting me a job in this industry, and ended up giving me a career. Before I get into story time, guys, I encourage you to check out my Q&A link below. Come on over, post your questions in that Q&A link. I answer every question posted. The best questions I turn into a Q&A video every Sunday, so please look for that. All right, story time. I'm a little need a little break from the training video, so I thought I'd tell you guys a story tonight. Way back in 2007, I got on the internet forums. I got on bodybuilding.com's forum. I actually started out on Body Space, was trying to lose weight, got back into training after a few years off, and I hopped onto the bodybuilding.com forum. Now, I was new to forums at that time. I was new to trolling. I was 40 years old. I had no idea what went on, what those wacky young lifters were doing, what those wacky young trolls were doing. So I got on the bodybuilding.com forum. I was keeping a training log, and I decided to jump in some of the training posts and kind of share my wisdom to help some guys out. I had, it was 2007, so I had, about 21, 22 years under the iron at that time. Lo and behold, I started helping some guys out. And one guy couldn't get his legs to grow, so I remember giving him the advice of telling him to squat and leg press. Well, some skinny misser, some slabby, flabby ass misser, and I could tell from his picture, he was about 37 years old, weighed a skinny fat 160 or whatever it was. He didn't look like he had an ounce of muscle in his entire body. Well, he didn't like my advice, so I told him he was wrong. I told him point blank he was wrong, that I thought the guy, the best way to bring up his legs was squats and leg press. Shocking information, I know. Shocking opinion, I know. The big, hairy, ugly dude, always with the shocking opinions. Well, this guy didn't like it that I was sharing an opinion that wasn't his, because he was building his legs with God knows what. I don't know. Obviously, it was working for him. Anyway, he proceeded to get a posse of other missers from the bodybuilding.com forum and neg rep me. And they all ganked me on this thread and set my negative reputation at bodybuilding.com. About 50, 70,000 into the negative. It became a joke over there that they would all follow me around every time I'd give advice. They just slam me and neg rep me. Fun stuff. But I quickly got sick of the bodybuilding.com shenanigans. I haven't been back since. I don't know what the forum is like. This isn't a dig on their site, their forum, whatever. This is just my experience. I got sick of the trolling. I got sick of the BS. I got sick of the bad advice. So what I did is I took the initiative to start a website called muscleandbrawn.com. I just started writing. I started a forum. I just started giving guys real world advice. Back then we were talking about things like full body workouts and training frequency and the big compound lifts, stuff that was not talked about back then. It was still heavy into the bro era. There was no Jason Blaha. There was no guys talking about full body workouts or upper lower splits. There was just bro splits everywhere you look. So we started Muscle and Brawn, and a good portion of the community was into classic lifting, heavy compound movements, frequency training, progression, the basics. And we developed one of the best forums on the internet. A couple years ago, we nearly won Powerlifting Watch's Powerlifting Forum of the Year. We were only beat out by bodybuilding.com. But this propelled me into getting a writing gig with Muscle and Strength, and now landed me as the editorial director at tigerfitness.com. So, story time. Those trolls over at bodybuilding.com who pissed off the big, hairy, ugly dude and made me so angry that I never wanted to go back and start my own forum, I just want to say thank you. It's a lesson to all of you guys out there that when someone comes along in life and puts their foot up your ass, turn it into a positive. Don't be afraid to go in your own direction. Don't be afraid to speak your own mind. Don't be afraid to stand up for your own opinion. I did. I took the initiative. I got fed up with the BS on lifting forums and I started my own forum. It's gotten me into a level of success in life that I could never have imagined. So that's the story. That's how I started muscleandbrawn.com. That's how I got into writing, and that's how I became one of the top industry writers in about only an 8-year period of time. I worked my ass off during that time, but that was the motivating factor. That was the starting point. So guys, hope this video has been of some help. If you have any questions or comments, guys, again, hit up my Q&A link below. If you've made it this far in this video and have yet to subscribe to my channel, please do. I'd appreciate the support. If you want no BS advice on how to get as big and as strong as possible, muscle, and strength to back it up, power building is what I call it, please subscribe to my channel. So guys, as always, thanks for watching. Have a great day.